Yeah, I mean, everybody. If I had known about that interview Tuesday morning, you and I would have had a different conversation when I got there, or long before then. But nobody believed any of that interview that participated in.
Really?
Nobody believed it, and I wouldn't have believed it. It's all bullshit. The the public reaction to that interview and your interview, it's laughable. Nobody believed the story, and certainly the credibility, and obviously, they questioned the credibility of you. So I don't know where this story came from.
Man, it seems like this December is shaping up to be an interesting one. We might as well call this Jail Calls December, because we're getting releases from every which direction. We have Shonda Vander Ark back in court. We have Sarah Boone calls leaking constantly. And now, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we have all the missing Stephan Stearns calls. Now, remember, we covered Stephan Stearns, 3.5 months ago, and we got a set of calls. And it just abruptly stopped. And it's when he was talking to his mom and his dad about certain personal things in the family. For some reason, those calls stopped coming, and now we know why. Apparently, it just takes a really long time for the prison to ship these calls out properly. And now, way in December, ladies and gentlemen, we have Stephan Stearns leak phone calls. Okay, so basically we're just picking up where we left off. If anybody on this planet doesn't know by now, Stephan Stearns has been convicted for the murder of Madeline Soto. You know what I'm saying? He had a collection of CSAM images. He pretty much was R-wording her their entire relationship. He was in love with Madeline, okay? His mother, the potato, the famous fucking featureless potato, you probably would take 5 minutes to draw her entire face. That's how featureless she is. Anyways, the potato didn't seem to give a fuck, and it kind of seemed like she was into it. Apparently, she never will go to jail, but, here's to hoping she still might. But anyways, let's move forward. Stephan Stearns, on a rare occasion in this call, is speaking with his father. And man, when you can hear the tone of a failure of a father when you hear these two speak. But let's go ahead and check this thing out, man. Like the video, subscribe, get us to 100,000, man. We are growing rapidly. We got like 2,000 subscribers in the past couple of weeks. Shout out all the new people and shout out all the new members, man. Let's go ahead and check this thing out. Sub to my Patreon.
Hello, you have a call at no expense to you from
Stephan Stearns. Hello?
Stephan.
Dad, hey. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm putting you on speaker so your mom can hear.
Oh, good. Let me know.
Okay, she's here. Close the door.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Well, you can imagine
Yeah.
all this has come to a bit of a shock to us.
Yeah, no kidding, huh?
I didn't expect when we parted ways in the lobby that you were being escorted to jail. So.
Yeah, it was a shock to me too, but
It was a shock to me too, man. What did you expect? It's always funny when the criminal is like, oh my God, why am I in this position right now? Like Sarah Boone is over here asking God why he put her in this position. I'm sure Stephan Stearns, his family is the same way. They want to intertwine gospel and the word of God into nonsense. You know what I'm saying? They're always talking about how God has a plan. Bro, there's no plan. You know what I'm saying? All you could do at this point is repent and hope you don't go to hell. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? God has a plan for you, and this is just the trials. And no, you are worded a little girl, iPhone 12, and you went to prison, and you're gonna be there for the rest of your life. There's no plan of God in that. Anyways, this shit is ridiculous. So and his dad is over here talking and like, oh, we're so surprised, man. You knew you had a pervert on your hands. There's no way in hell you didn't find something in his room when he was a kid. You didn't see his history or something. There's no way that you didn't know that your son was a fucking pervert at some point of his life. I mean, you guys were like this. He can't survive without you, so you had to have known something.
You know, it's an emotional thing. I'm sorry that I've let you guys down.
Well, I understand that. Appreciate that. I just wish you had the courage to have come to me to tell me the truth of what was going on, so at least that we could be prepared for it. I mean, all we are privileged to know is what's in the mainstream media. You know, obviously there's the circus going on outside of that with the other.
And this is how you know his parents are fucking idiots. They always do this, and this is how you know they're fools. They think mainstream media is the end all be all. They think the mainstream media is actually telling them the truth. Bro, CNN and Fox News and everything in between is not telling you this shit because they care about you or because they're the official source. They don't give a fuck about the population. They're doing things that please their side of the aisle. Everything mainstream, 70% of it is bullshit, bro. The fact that they're saying, oh, yeah, we're just going to stick to the mainstream and the mainstream is going to lead us through this. Granted, this is just a case about a murderer. There's nothing to really lie about. But if that's your mindset going forward, consuming news, you know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, I'm CNN. Ooh, I watch Fox because no, you're stupid. You're led astray. And it seems like these motherfuckers are led fucking astray. The only thing that you can trust is independent work. You're talking about mainstream media. Now, I'm not saying it's the only thing, you know what I'm saying? But they're talking about, yeah, trust mainstream media. Shit, do that for the next 20 years and see how it works out for you.
Social media and YouTube shit, what have you, but we don't pay attention. Circus in the mainstream. Privileged to know is what's in the mainstream media. You know, obviously there's the circus going on outside of that with the other social media and YouTube shit, what have you, but we don't pay attention to that because it's just a bunch of drama and a lot of people trying to generate some income and money at everybody's expense, and they're just idiots. That's all I can say. But anyway, we've been obviously concerned about your
It's kind of funny because they're idiots when mostly all this stuff is being leaked by YouTubers. So if they're such idiots, they shouldn't be able to get their hands on these calls. Now, should they, Mr. Stearns? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, this guy, he's uninformed, he's ignorant, and he's stuck in his ways. Over here talking like, oh yeah, it's the circus fest with the YouTubers. Man, the YouTubers are doing most of the work in this fucking case. Just saying.
Knowing that your confinement and obviously your sleep habits and everything else. So
Yeah, they've kept me in isolation pretty much the whole time I've been here. They lock down everything around me anytime they move me. A couple of weeks ago, they finally started giving me books to read, and then a few days ago, they actually gave me a pen and some puzzles to do, so I've been doing some word searches and some Sudoku. But, you know, when it gets quiet at night, I have my thoughts and everything, and I just want to get pretty emotional.
Yep. It's obviously the attorney's spoken with you, and you obviously know what you're up against.
Yep, it's not pretty. I can't speak to specific details about it, unfortunately, because they do record these calls, and there are definitely going to be people that are listening to my recording. So I can't get into specific details about it, but yeah, it's not looking great. So they're going through the process right now of like discovering everything. We're going to see just how bad the damage is going to be and what we can do to mitigate it, but it's not looking pretty for me. And,
There's no mitigation, bro. You had a dead girl in the front of your passenger in the front of your passenger seat. Then you came back home to get something with the dead girl, and you took off again. There's no mitigation to that. You know what I'm saying? You're finna stay in there for the rest of your natural life. And what's really unfortunate is that he's not snitching on that bitch Jen, because that bitch needs to go to jail too. With her scary ass eyes, it looks like she's always seen a ghost. Every time you see her, she looks terrified. Her ass needs to go to jail right there with Sarah Boone. But it's unfortunate. I guess he loves her too much, or feels like he owes her something. I don't know what she has on this little fucking dweeb, but for some reason he won't give her up.
No, I mean, obviously they pulled a lot of information off your phone.
yeah.
And, you know, so not much you can do about that. Of course, you know the total number of charges, so it's going to be very overwhelming to overcome.
Yeah, they're using the shotgun method. They're throwing everything at the wall and I guess seeing what's going to stick.
Yeah.
As far as the other case is concerned, they're still investigating it. So
any chance? Nobody believes.
So it's every man for himself at this point, as far as I'm concerned.
What?
I said no.
What?
I'm fighting for my life here, so it's every man for himself as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I mean, everybody. If I had known about that interview Tuesday morning, you and I would have had a different conversation when I got there, or long before then. But nobody believed any of that.
It's almost like it's almost like you're admitting that you would have been an accomplice, sir. I would really be careful how I'm speaking with this little. At the end of the day, Stephan Stearns is finally no longer your problem. Like, the one good piece of news for his parents, deep down in their hearts, probably after this, is like, wow, we don't have to take care of this fucking man-child anymore, because guess what? The state's doing it for us. You might have to stem a little money for some commissary because you guys are weak, but it's the first time they don't have to, deal with him. I wouldn't fuck that up by trying to help him. He's over here saying like, yeah, if you would have came to me and told me that you killed her, we could have lied for you. We could have lied alongside with you. Be careful, big dog, old timer. You know what I'm saying? Shit, because next thing you know, you might end up with some time too. Admitting to some bullshit. But it's kind of crazy, bro. It's really insane that a 39-year-old man is still relying almost wholeheartedly on his parents while being a chomo. That's some shit that make you want to kiss a shotgun for sure.
Nobody believed it, and I wouldn't have believed it. It's all bullshit. The public reaction to that interview and your interview, it's laughable. Nobody believed the story. And certainly the credibility, and obviously, they questioned.
Why are you worried about public opinion? At the end of the day, it's the jury or the judge. Fuck you worried about public opinion for? See, that's their problem. That's a lot of people's problem. You're worried about public opinion when none of that shit means anything in your case. You're going to go to jail or stay free according to the jury or the judge. Talking about, people didn't believe it. No, it don't matter. First and foremost, everybody believed that shit. Everybody. I don't know what type of fucking universe you're living in. Second of all, it doesn't even matter what we believe.
Credibility of you, so I don't know where this story came from, the fabrication or what have you, but nobody believed it. And then, of course, then they have video of you. And no need to go into detail of that. But nobody's believed
Oh,
any of this.
Deborah's getting antsy.
So, but that's
Deborah's in the corner getting antsy. Hold on, Debbie's gonna have to say something.
the thing to do if you can for yourself, and you're saying everybody's for themselves, is to cooperate with the police and get on the right side of this as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to really effectively do that. I mean, my attorney would obviously say, shut up until we go to trial, but she's in the mental hospital?
Supposedly that's the word that we hear.
I've been wondering where she was. I only heard from an officer yesterday was that they heard from the press that she deleted all her social media.
She should.
And she's what?
The she is Jen, if nobody was able to pick that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Over here admitting herself to a mental hospital. Fuck out of here. She probably, to be honest, did that shit for legal reasons. It's a good cover. I'm just losing my mind because of all of this. Oh, it was probably a strategic move.
She deleted all her social media.
Well, yeah, and we would like to, obviously take care of yours as well. So if there's some way you can convey your access information to your attorney and it can get to us, we asked you the other day.
I gave that to the social workers, so have they contacted you?
No.
Okay. The social workers for the public defender's office, I passed that information along to them. I'll ask them to get it to you as soon as possible.
Sheila?
Sheila, yes.
Yes, well, we've spoken with her, but she's never given us the information.
Okay, well, I gave that information to her and her associate, Rebecca, so I'll reiterate to them that they need to pass that along to you. I think they wanted to use it for now to try to get a hold of some of my friends as character witnesses, possibly.
I would forget about that. They've all chimed in on YouTube videos.
Talking about some friends as character witnesses, brother. Do you think you have some friends as character witnesses? Listen, if I go to jail, I could probably call on 4 people to be a character witness at least. Did you think you could actually call on someone to be a character witness? Come on now, stop playing yourself. So you were nobody liked you, character witness. What? Who, Stephan? Who? Who did we miss? Because everybody who ever knew you couldn't wait to go online and talk shit about you.
They've all chimed in on YouTube videos and more or less threw you under the bus.
My friends did?
More or less?
Yes.
Chase Ryan Lance.
Chase Ryan.
Even Lance.
Chase,
Yeah.
Ryan, Lance.
And Frank.
Frank.
He's even called it.
Chase, Ryan, Lance, Frank, Bobby, Juno, fucking Eugene, all of them. They all. So what does that have to say about you? You Tamagotchi collecting fucking chomo. What does that have to say about you? Because let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it real. Some of his friends are dorks too. I have no problem with no dork or no nerd. But some of them are kind of dorky too. So if they're saying that you are weird, you know something's wrong. Lance, Frank, Bank, you know what I'm saying? Like all of them.
But he didn't throw you under the bus per se, but everybody wants their 15 seconds of fame here.
I think Frank would. He was a good friend.
Yeah, but everybody wants to say they touched you,
They touched you. The fuck?
So I wouldn't concern yourself with these people.
Okay, well, I'll ask the social workers, and I don't want to give it to you over the phone, obviously, because it's recorded. I don't want anyone else having access to the information. But while I had you on the phone, I also wanted to ask for Mom's phone number and email address, and then Rick's phone number and email address as well.
Well, we'll give that to Sheila.
Okay.
And Sheila already has our numbers.
Yeah, and she passed it along to me, and they stuck it in an envelope for my legal mail, but they've been shuffling me around from Bravo Charlie, which is the suicide watch pod, over to medical, and now I'm back in Bravo Charlie again. They still have me on observation, obviously, although they don't consider me acute or like a suicide risk anymore. But they have to keep me isolated, so they've just been kind of moving me back and forth wherever they have the ability to keep me isolated.
Okay.
And you know they gotta keep him isolated too because he's their biggest pussy on the block. I mean, he reeks of feminine hormones. You know what I'm saying? When he passes through the jail cell, all the inmates smell female. They look around. They're trying to figure out where's the female at. Is it a new female guard? Who is it? It's Stephan Stearns. His estrogen levels are raging. They have to keep him in a separate place or else they're gonna fuck him. Figuratively and literally. You know, they're gonna mentally fuck him and literally fuck him all at the same time. It's not a safe place for Stephan. The fact that he has to spend the rest of his existence in prison, unfortunate for him because his build, mentally and physically, the whole situation screams victim, and it's kind of it's crazy to think about because the man is like 6'3" or some shit. Imagine a 6'3" victim. Fuck. It's the way life works sometimes.
But like I said,
Do you have any money in your account?
so on the debit account I had 50, and in my other account it said $4 I have remaining. Sheila said that you put $50 in each account. I was confused because I didn't know that there was more than one account.
Well, there's two different phone accounts or something, but we're trying to find out if there's a separate commissary account.
Okay. So I think that's probably my debit account, which is the main one I'm using for this. It said I had another account with a balance of $4 remaining. So I'm not sure what that one is for, but I know that sometimes they'll take the daily subsistence fee out of that when you put money into it, and they can take up to 60% of whatever you deposit towards that.
Yep.
The daily subsistence fee is $2 a day, so figure $62 a month just for me to be shacked up here.
Keep him stacked
And
up.
$5 for any time I have to talk to a nurse or anything. If I put in a sick call,
You know, that's gonna
and
be
they come down
often.
and talk to me, that's $5. I guess like $10 for dental visits, things like that. They have not been great about allowing me access to a toothbrush and toothpaste in my cell. I can only do that when I shower, which is like Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sundays, I think. So,
Hey, at least you get to brush 3 times a week. That's more than some people get to do. You know, some people are in isolation 23-1. You know what I'm saying? At least you get to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of Stephan kind of accepts that he's fucked though. I kind of hear it in his voice. He tries to talk a good God game, and you know God's got him, but he knows God is not gonna help him. God is the last person you need to be asking for help, and he knows that the legal system is not finna help him. He's fucked, bro. We have video footage that's 85%. That's 85% you driving with a dead body. There's no coming back from that.
All right. Well, we'll try to find out about this commissary account and put some funds in there.
okay.
Do you know where the title to your car is? Because we've got to do something with your car.
Should probably be in the glove box with all the other stuff, right?
No, it's not. That's why I'm asking. I pulled out the book and I'll look again, but there was a
It
copy
might
or
not be in the
something.
book. It might just be within the papers in the glove box as well. So it could either be in the book or just loose in the glove box.
All right. Well, I'll take a look and see if I can find it.
Okay. Have any packages arrived for me?
No.
No. Okay. I ordered a sterling silver ring back in October, November, so I was just seeing if that arrived, and just to let you know to hold on to it. Don't do anything major until we find out more about how long my vacation's going to be, I guess.
It's gonna be forever, brother.
Yes.
I've been thinking a lot, though, and I know you guys were really relying on me to be around, and I'm so sorry that I let you down.
I'm sorry. I don't think they were ever relying on this piece of shit on being around. How you can't rely on Stephan Stearns for anything. We were relying on you to be around. Fuck no. We were relying on you to go get a life and fucking do something with yourself or die. Anything but be around here. Talking about we were dependent on you being around. What were you gonna do? Steal their money when they're too old to stop you? That's the only thing you would have been around doing. Stealing Rolexes, taking fucking bank account PIN numbers when they're too old to realize what you're doing. I think we may have saved ourselves a little bit.
And I've been thinking a lot, about my life and all the opportunities that I had and let slip by and all the advice you guys gave me, and I kind of just filed away. And I'm really sorry I didn't listen to you guys.
Well, we are too, because, you always had your best interest at heart.
Man, fuck this guy.
You're having to deal with this, and, it looks pretty damaging for sure.
Yeah, well, I'll say that, the way they escalated the charges, they're trying to say that I have some sort of guardian or custodial role with her, so they're using that to escalate it to a capital offense.
Well, you weren't.
Which has a maximum of life.
No, it's got more.
That and more. It could be worse.
Yes, I know, but between that and worse, I think I'd almost rather worse, to be honest.
Yep, I understand.
Stephan,
What's that?
I pray for you. I pray for you every night, but I cannot get your soul to God unless you pray yourself and unless you ask for forgiveness of him.
I already have.
Okay, well, please keep doing that because God hears your prayers. I keep praying for your safety, your well-being.
She said, please keep doing that. He may not have heard you the first time. Shit, you got to repent at least 10 times a day. You got to turn damn near Muslim, start praying 5 times a day and shit just to make sure your soul is good. I like how Mom is just trying to save his soul because at this point, that's the only thing you could try. That's the only thing you could go ahead and try and do. His physical body is fucked. He's gonna die in prison. He's going to die an inmate, and that's so beautiful. It's so poetic and wonderful, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? She's over here just trying to save the man's soul. Good on her, though. He should listen to her.
And I pray for every damn night. I'm so sorry that happened to her. I know in my heart you did not do it to her. You did not kill her. I know you moved her, but
yeah.
I know you've been up to her eyeballs, and I'm wondering if her mother is too. So.
Yeah, I worried about her. I was worried that she was going to hurt herself, but like I said, I'm fighting for my own life here, so I can't protect her, and
you shouldn't want to at this point.
Yeah.
So your mom's going to send you a Bible that your grandfather gave her when we first got married.
Yeah.
So
I'm not sure if they're going to let me have any books that you guys send. The only book.
They said they would take the Bible.
Okay, I just got a message that I have.
That Bible's going to come into the cell and burn the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? There's too much evil and chomoism in that cell. That shit's not going to last the night. It's going to catch on fire.
1 minute remaining. I have a Bible here, but yeah, I would love to have that personal family Bible. And I'm going to get a call back tomorrow.
Get a list of books. They'll let us send you books. If you get a list, we'll order them.
Just find out what you can, but I've only got a few seconds left, so I'm going to try to...
What happened to your watch? What happened to your watch?
It could be either in a green tin that's around the box at the foot of my bed or in one of those boxes in the mouse droid popcorn bucket that's inside. So you have to check for that. But it's probably tucked away somewhere. I'm going to try to figure that out. But I'm going to call you back tomorrow sometime around noon, okay?
Okay, all right.
All right. But I got to get off because it's about to cut us off. So I love you both very much, and I'm so sorry. And I'll talk to you more.
I love you too. You're still my son. I love you too. I love you.
Okay.
Ew.
I love you so much. Goodbye. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
You know, it is okay to disown your children. I will say that much. If they are chomo, disgusting, fucking sinister demons, I would say that it's okay to disown them. Fuck them. Fuck them kids. Fuck you talking about? You're still my son. No. No son of mine. No son of mine is doing some shit like that. No son of mine. I'm sorry about that. But anyways, clearly you can tell this stuff is a little out of order. This was before he got convicted, so on and so forth. We know that they did order books for him. We know that they couldn't find the watch and the mouse droid. We know a couple of things, but this is just to cover all bases. We're going to push forward and we're going to find a whole bunch of different calls that we haven't heard before. If you are interested in the Stephan Stearns calls, make sure you hit the like button so I know that everybody's interested. Comment, I'm interested, or some shit like that. If you're not, tell me you're tired of hearing this shit. You know what I'm saying? But we have a lot more Stephan Stearns calls to sift through, so stay tuned. Until then, everybody, stay inside, stay safe. You already know the vibe. I'm out of here. Peace.